Hey there guys, welcome back to Passion for Petrol. Beside me is a 2024 Range Rover Evoque, and I think we can both agree this car looks absolutely stunning. I have fallen in love with this car this morning. It's absolutely beautiful. Obviously with this being a 2024 model, there's not much of a change from the 2020 when they first released the update for the Evoque. The biggest changes are in the inside with the infotainment system, but more on that later. Back in 2020, Range Rover updated the design of the Evoque to be more in line with that of the Velar. So they added these Velar-style front LED headlights along with the taillights to match. But that's not the only change. Believe it or not, this new Evoque only shares its door hinges with its predecessor. This particular Range Rover Evoque is the HSE model and comes with the 20-inch diamond cut wheels and a Royce grey paintwork, which I think looks fabulous, especially contrasted against these copper accents, which I'm a massive fan of. It's almost like the Cupra styling thing. It just looks super modern and super unique. I should probably also address the elephant in the room. Yes, this is a diesel. Yes, this is Passion for Petrol. But I'm sure we can both agree diesel is still better than electric any day of the week. Speaking of electric, guys, the plug-in hybrid system in this car brings the total output of the 2-litre diesel engine to 204 horsepower and 430 newton meters of torque. They're like hot hatch figures, guys. Unfortunately, this car does nearly weigh 2 tons. It's 1941 kg unladen weight, but nevertheless still sprints from 0 to 60 in 7.9 seconds. So this car is pretty nippy. So guys, now on to the interior of the Evoque, and two words are springing to mind. The first one is luxury and the second one is minimalist. This is a really lovely place to be, guys. Honestly, this interior is absolutely beautiful. Wherever you look, there's leather, there's soft touch. It's just a really nice cabin. The steering wheel itself looks like it's straight out of a Vogue. It just screams class. It's absolutely beautiful. In terms of minimalism, guys, what I mean by that is in 2020, these Evoques came with the sort of built-in tilt-in display that was in the dashboard. They've now swapped that out for a tablet design like you'd find in a Tesla. And apart from that, there's really not much for you to press. There's some touch buttons on the steering wheel. There's your gear selector in the middle with your cup holders and cubby hole. But apart from that, it's just, yeah, it's slick. Of course, with this being a particularly well-spec'd example of an Evoque, it comes with all the things you'd expect it to. You've got an auto-dimming rear-view mirror, digital dash, heated steering wheel and heated front seats, along with dual-zone climate control. We also have heated windscreen washer jets, a heated windscreen, flush door handles that pop out just like they do on the other Range Rover models, and a Meridian sound system, which sounds incredible. So guys, let's talk practicality. Space. There's plenty of space in this car. Do not let the Evoque's small appearance deceive you. It is a spacious cabin. I'm about 5'10", good, comfy seating position. There's still plenty of room between me and the headliner, despite the fixed pan roof. My dad also drove this car. He is 6'2" and had plenty of room. Passenger room in the back, plenty of space for them. This seat in the front here is in a normal position, and there's about a foot of clearance, if not more, about 1.5 foot for your passenger's knee room in the back. So as a family car, this would be great. Storage wise, guys, big old cubby in the middle. You can fit loads of stuff in there. That is massive. There's also a USB-C port in the armrest. You've got two really well-sized cup holders in the middle. And obviously past your gear selector, you've got this cubby hole just here with a wireless charging pad and another USB-C port with a little bit more storage there as well. Your door cards have got a good amount of room in there. You can definitely fit a large water bottle in there. And your glove box is fairly well sized. It's not the biggest one I've seen, but again, guys, it's a glove box. It's meant for gloves, so yeah. So guys, what is the Evoque like to drive on the road? Well, first impressions are comfy. It's a really, really comfy car. There's pretty much zero road noise. You've got some decent sized tyres on there. I think they're 235s. Obviously they're quite high profile with it being an SUV, but this is like, it's like driving on a cloud. It's really nice. Steering response is pretty good. Obviously it feels a little bit on the floaty side. It's not going to feel like a sports car because it's not one, but overall, as a sort of sporty looking SUV, it lives up to the name. It's a sports utility vehicle. There's some good off-road options on here as well. Not that I think people are going to take Evoques off-road, but you know, if you did come across a little bit of rubbish terrain, there are options for you. But yeah, overall, guys, it's a really nice car to drive. Yeah, awesome. Should probably cover the efficiency of this car as well, guys. So this car's only got 1,888 miles on it. It's pretty much brand new, and over that time it has averaged 40 mpg. Now, I am probably a little more heavy-footed than the typical driver of one of these cars, so I would imagine that would probably go down to the 35 mark. But actually, guys, for a car that weighs a fair amount and it's a 2-litre diesel, that's pretty good. 40 mpg is nothing to complain about, especially looking at fuel prices at the moment. If you're putting momentum in your tank, you're putting Tesco 99 in, that's costing you more than diesel currently. So actually, guys, I think diesel might be the best option at the moment if you want an efficient car, but 40 mpg, pretty good. So guys, just come off some country roads in the Evoque. Naturally, I put the gearbox into sport and manual mode, which you can select just with the gear select paddles on the steering wheel. It's not a quick gearbox. It's not a quick gearbox at all. So don't be expecting sporty characteristics from that. It's a 9-speed, which is a nice touch. However, the gears are quite short, so it's nice to have the 9-speed to sort of compensate for that. Obviously, I mentioned it does about 40 mpg. That's being over short distances, in all fairness, guys. So I reckon if you get this car on a motorway with a 9-speed, should get some decent mpg out of it. What I will say is that the kickdown on the gearbox is pretty good. Let's say you need to get overtake a cyclist. If you put your foot down, it does kick down pretty quickly, and the torque in this car is actually really good. I will go as far as saying that the power is the perfect amount for a car of this size and weight. It's nippy enough, power's there when you need it, or the torque is at least. And yeah, just for nipping around town and just getting from A to B, getting around people when you need to, it's a good amount of power. I think it's very well suited. So I just stopped to get some fuel, guys, and it kind of made me realise how nice this car is. I got back in the car, started it up, and on the main screen you get "Good afternoon," and it's just like just feels special. I don't know what it is. Like my friend's got a new 5 Series, same thing, and it says like "Good afternoon" and then his name, and it's just a really nice touch. Also, the blind for the fixed pan roof opens when you get in. It's like, good morning. It's like, I don't know, it's just something about it just feels really, well, I've just thought about how it makes the driver feel, I think, is the main thing with this car. And you get in, you see all the leather, and it's just a really lovely place to be. I'd say if you want an entry-level luxury car, this is the one to go for. I feel like you get, it's the full package almost. It's just a really, really nice option. So guys, that concludes the review of the 2024 Range Rover Evoque. Please let me know what you think about the car down in the comments below, and subscribe to Passion for Petrol if you want to see more content like this. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.